Hey guys, nothing out of the ordinary here, right? So I am here today to give you guys my review on FX's new album Red Light, and it is quite an interesting one, a very worthy album, and I want to give you guys my thoughts on it, if that is alright with you. And yes, of course, I do have one side of my face with facial hair and the other one with less, because I went to shave right before this video and I was like, you know, FX does half their makeup, I can do like half a beard, right? I don't know, it was kind of just one of those YOLO moments and I thought it'd be funny. So without further ado, let's get into the review for today. And so first on the list is FX's Red Light, and I'm sure you've all heard this one by now if you're on this video. It is the title track of their comeback, and it was a bit unexpected, to be honest. I knew it would be like a club type of feel, but I didn't think there would be so much R&B hip-hop influence to it as well. So I didn't exactly like it at first, but the more I got used to it, the more I warmed up to it. And the really catchy part, in my opinion, is it's a red light. Like the part with the is really, really like sticks with you, even if you like the song or not. And I particularly enjoy the part where it builds up to the chorus with Luna, I believe. And Luna was honestly one of my favorites in the song. You could really feel her energy and strength shining through. And of course the bridge with Crystal, Amber, Luna was a really great part for me as well. It just has that type of feeling that you don't hear in K-pop very often. It's a little more exotic than we're used to hearing. And it almost has like an I Got a Boy vibe to it as well, with all the different transitions, but the more you listen to it, the more natural it feels. So although it wasn't really my favorite FX title track, I'm still going to give this one an 8 out of 10 because it's very creative and it's very groovy if you get used to it. The next song on the track listing here is called Milk, and we did all hear this one through previews as well, and I'm still rather confused about the title or meaning behind the song, though the little cat-dog exchange kind of clarified it a bit for me. I think it's about a cat maybe drinking milk, but the dog breaks the milk bottle. I don't really know, to be quite honest, but it has a very interesting Bollywood feel to it, and I hope that doesn't have any racist undertone. I don't mean it that way. I just simply mean it's, again, a more exotic sound than we're used to hearing in K-pop, and the one thing I picked up from this album is that FX can really push the limits of music and still come up with great stuff. So to me, the catchiest parts of this song are Amber and Crystal leading up to the chorus, as well as the chorus itself. I think the last chorus in particular was very interesting and had lots of elements going on in it that made it worthwhile to listen through to the end. I also appreciated that Crystal and Sully gave their try at rapping here. I thought it was very well done, and Luna did a great job in the bridge as well. Though I was a bit confused about what Amber's part was supposed to be there. It sounded very like mumbled and echoey, which obviously was done on purpose. But I was wondering if maybe it had to do with being drunk or something. I don't know. I still can't figure out what is the meaning behind the song. But regardless, I'm going to give this song a 7.5 out of 10. I think it's very interesting and enjoyable. Now we've got the third song, Butterfly, and a lot of people may think this one was kind of boring, but surprisingly, this is my favorite song on the entire album. I am a sucker for club, heavy, dirty, grungy beats, and this one kind of fulfilled that exact wish for me. There's a really nice bumping bass that is awesome and really drives the song for me. Even though the chorus was a little soft and a bit more of wispy vocals, I thought it sounded very powerful and strong regardless, and I really enjoyed that beat that nicely complemented everything in the song. It has a nice rhythm, and you can I can personally tell that I'm going to listen to this one quite a bit. I've already listened to it probably 4 times, even though the album came out like half an hour ago. The only thing that I wish they would have changed about the song is that they switch over to La 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 at the end of the song, and I'd kind of wish they had just kept the same lyrics going. I would have probably enjoyed it a little more. But overall, I love this song, and I will probably listen to it for a long time, and so therefore I give it a 9 out of 10. Number 4 is Rainbow, and though this type of song isn't exactly up my alley, I was surprised at how much I did enjoy it regardless. And The verses were very average sounding in my opinion, but it is the chorus that kind of shines through and pulls through for me. I really like Amber's part with the ooh. I actually can't remember what the song sounds like because I just wrote down how I felt about it. But Luna sounded very different at a certain part, though I think it sounded great. Like, you guys might know what I'm talking about. She kind of changed her voice at one part, and it just has a very chill, interesting vibe about the whole song that is hard to find elsewhere. That R&B hip-hop feel is kind of new, I think, for FX, and it's a bit different for an idol group. And I really applaud the adventurousness and creativity behind this album. What really made this song for me is 2/3 of the way through, there's a really stronger, faster beat that kicks in, and it just drives the song home, in my opinion, makes it really great and better than average. So I probably would have given this a 7 out of 10 usually, but I'm gonna kick it up to a 7.5. Real big change because of that awesome beat. Number 5 is All Night, and again, this is one of my favorites on the album, I think. We did hear this through preview as well, and I could already tell that I liked it. It had a very retro disco vibe that was kind of reminiscent of the Wonder Girls. No shade thrown anywhere to either of these groups. But the part where Crystal says, "They don't feel you," and there's like an echoey, "feel you." Don't even get me singing, but I just really like the whole echoey feel, and it kind of sounds like a bit of a classic to me. It maybe isn't like above average, but I think what makes it more than average is that the lines up to the chorus really build up nicely. The repetition of the chorus is also what drives it home, and Amber's rap in the bridge gives it a really chill and smooth vibe. So overall, with Luna's ad-libs making a great hint at the end, I gave the song an 8.5 out of 10. So number 6, I'm not exactly sure how to call this song, but it is in French called Vacances, or in the song they say like vacances. I'm really not sure where that came from because it is in French the word for vacation. I don't know if I've ever said this, but I do speak French, so I was a bit confused about where this came from. But again, it was one of those songs that I was kind of surprised that I liked. The guitar pattern gave it a kind of electro rock vibe, and I thought that was really nice. And the oohs throughout the song kind of keep it catchy and flowing, and the chorus makes the song, in my opinion, it's really cool and I enjoy it. I think what makes this one sticks out is the interesting harmonies and the really high vocals. They give a really unique sound to the song overall, and I again really like the chorus, so I'm gonna give this one 7.5 out of 10. I know some of these ratings sound low, but I don't want to be too generous either. And I thought it was pretty cool how Amber says, "Hey buddy." She throws in like a lot of slang that we don't often get to hear well done in K-pop, so kudos to her and whoever wrote it. Number 7 is Spit It Out, and although I was really not a huge fan of this when I first heard the beginning, I fell in love with the song when I heard the breakdown. The beginning is kind of cool leading up to it, but again, it's that R&B hip-hop feel that I can't really connect to personally, but the breakdown all the way drives it home for me. I think the building up part that has like a bit of a robotic talk rap leading up to the breakdown is pretty awesome too, and like I said, even though I can't really connect to it, I'm gonna give this an 8 out of 10 just because that breakdown is awesome. Boom Bang Boom is unfortunately I think the song I like the least on this record. I think the catchiest part is in fact Boom Bang Boom, but again the rapping kind of chill thug R&B sounds I'm just not really digging, and it's really nothing against effects, it's just the production isn't to my taste. I'm sure a lot of you probably love this sound. One thing I really did like about the song is there's a part where clapping kind of kicks in, and I thought it made a really nice rhythm and kind of kept the song going. I'm gonna give this a 7 out of 10. Again, no hate, I'm just really trying to be honest. Alright, number 9 here is called Dracula, and this is a bit up there on my list as well. I only gave it a 7.5 out of 10, but I really like the kind of cinematic themes that they incorporated from like a horror type of Dracula movie. And I really like that heavy beat as well. Again, it has a dirty, grungy sound, and the sinister vibe of the song is really what makes it stand out for me. You can really hear the layers of the song that kind of envelop or wrap the vocals, and the build up to the chorus was really awesome in my opinion. The onomatopoeias like do 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 in the chorus got a little bit repetitive to me, but I thought it was very catchy as well, and I'm glad that they kind of threw in the word Dracula. And yeah, I just really like the organ sounds and how they incorporated cinematic elements. So there you go, 7.5 out of 10. Now the last two songs on the album are a bit more of a slower and more relaxed type of sound. And while we're on that note, what I do really like about FX is that they don't have a plethora of ballad type songs. I'm really someone that falls for the upbeat, heavy electronic sound. Regardless though, I thought these two songs were great. We've got Paper Heart at number 10 on the track listing. It starts off very relaxing and has a refreshing simplicity to it, but when that chorus kicks in, you really get like really nice significant feeling. It impacts you kind of right away, and that thumping beat in the chorus is really addicting, and you just want to keep listening to it. Luna has a really nice voice throughout the chorus. After the second or third listen, I already thought that I could almost have the whole song memorized. That's how catchy it was. Really good song here. I'm gonna give it an 8.5 out of 10, I think I'm gonna give it. And yeah, I really liked Amber's voice throughout the choruses. It's really rare that you get to hear her sing kind of strongly, I think, so I really enjoyed that here. Last song at number 11 is called Summer Lover, and I did read, I believe in the YouTube comments, someone thought that Amber composed this track. I do know she co-wrote a song with someone else, and it could very well be this one, but correct me if I'm wrong, please. So again, it is kind of a slower song, but not entirely a ballad, and I think it has like a really good feel-good rhythm right from the get-go, and you can feel the build-up working up throughout the song. It has a catchy, bright, happy chorus that gives a similar feeling to Paper Heart as well, but they still stand apart very well. I really like the change in the bridge, and Amber's part really made this song stand out for me. So I'm gonna give this an 8 out of 10. Alright, well I hope that wasn't too long and boring for you guys. FX really has kind of a special place in my heart, and their albums are awesome, so I really wanted to check this one out for myself and decided it was worth reviewing. Like I said before, if you somehow missed the part, I did shave half the facial hair off of my face, so I guess while we're on that topic, let me know if you think I look better with facial hair or not. That was a very self-serving question, but to make up for that, please let me know what you guys thought of this album overall, and if you can pick your top 3 songs and let me know which ones those are in the comments down below, that would be awesome. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye. I do just want to add here that I will be doing an unboxing of FX's Red Light. I did order it a couple of days ago, so it should only be here, I believe, at the end of July, unfortunately. But I did order version B, I believe, which was the Wildcat version. So look forward to that. I'm really excited to see the album and the photo book and everything. It will only have been the 3rd album I get, I believe. I also have Girls' Generation's The Best coming in a couple of weeks, so stay tuned for all of that.